to download from a W5XG SRX400A receiver. Gather the necessary components. Pictured here is a USB to serial converter. This is the SRX DB9 cable, which connects to your serial port 1 on your receiver and connects to your USB to serial converter. And finally, all of them connect to the USB port on your computer. All of them here are shown. Connecting to a SRX400A receiver using Winhost, firmware version W5XG for downloading. Before you connect to or connect your USB to serial converter, if you have to use a USB port, press start on your Windows 7, 8, or right click on your Windows 10 and press start and then control panel. Now normally speaking, you'll see a category view, which is large icons like this. Go up to the top right of your view here and then just select small icons and then select device manager. This should show you everything that's connected to your computer. Search for ports COM and LPT, and if it isn't there, wait until you've plugged in your receiver USB to serial converter and it should show up then. I'm just going to plug it in right now and you'll see the change occur. And now, as you can see, prolific USB to serial COM port, COM9 has appeared. That just shows you that the computer has registered it and it's available for use by our Winhost program. So you can close these windows now. Just hitting the X in the top right corner. As you can see, I have a Winhost here. So I'm just going to hit this for the first time. I double click it and it's going to ask to make a winhost.cfg file. So just press open. It says the file doesn't exist. Create the file. I'll go yes. As you can see here. Alright, Winhost is now open. We go to our settings here, press settings, and it's going to ask to search for installed modems. Press OK. And as you can see here, I don't have a modem on my machine, so I can just go OK. As you can see here, the port setting here is blocked or empty, so I'll hit the little down arrow beside it and I'll select COM9. I'm going to leave the default baud rate. Now this is very slow. Normally speaking, people would utilize 19,200, which is the top end for the, and to achieve that you just have to hit the down arrow and then select it. Data bits are 8, parities none, and stop bits are 1. Another thing you have to select just below that is the firmware options. In this case you're looking for W5, so just use the scrolling arrows, and there's W5. And then up on the top right you have to select auto wrap new line. By default these are selected. You don't need local echo, but you do need to select null modem. Below this you would see your modem if you had one. These two auto start, that's virtual control panel, and display errors, those aren't necessary. Timeout on dump complete is always a good message, and ARQ is an error checking system. So we're going to press OK, and now we're going to make a file so that you can capture SRX data. So you hit the transfer menu item and then capture SRX data. In my case, I'm going to say W5XG dump file, and as you can see on the right here, it says dump files, and that's what it's going to create for you. So just press open. The file doesn't exist. Can you create the file? And you go yes. So the file's created for you able to put the data that I'm now going to download. Press link and then connect. Up in the top left of your little Winhost window, you'll have a blinking cursor. Now you'll have to go to your receiver and select dump. I've now gone to my receiver and selected shift, then F0, and then now I'm going to press 1 for dump, and then I'm going to download my signal data. As you can see on the screen there in the Winhost window is the data that I just acquired a few moments ago. It is now in your file for you to manipulate it and save it, and it says dump complete.